Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Wednesday, Wednesday, May 16th, 2018. I got ready to say March and April. That's Marshall, but it's May. It's not Marchal, it's May. May 16th, 2018. It's week 3 of May. Looks like we'll be expiring options and futures um, soon, if not already. See which one's more active. They're both moving pretty good right now. All right, I'm gonna be back. I need to take a look into this. All right, man. Sometimes I think I'm just stupid. Yeah, you don't have to answer that question, but you know what I mean. So I found the volume. It's down here in this bottom corner, and I had it split between two screens. So I moved. Well, actually, I don't think it was probably there the whole time. I just didn't see it. So if you look here, and if I switch contracts, you'll see it say 97,000 to 200 and almost 9,000. So you can see that the volume is, and I have had some help. Trader 8, Ingmar, and some others were in the room helping out. So. Oh man, pollen counts up here. It's been getting to me lately. All right, so it's inventory day. It's my favorite trading day of the week. CLPIT day, CLPIT strategy. Waiting for the inventory number to come out. The inventory number will be coming out in about 28 minutes from now. I am in the 50K account now. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it does give me the ability to put that second contract on and trade my tortoise and hare strategy that I talk about occasionally. So that is kind of exciting for me to see how that operates inside TST. I know how it works in the real world outside of Top Step Trader. That's pretty good. So it's going to be fascinating to see how I can stay um, with it at this point here. One going after a quick target and the other trying to go after the longer target. I know how on a longer term time frame, when you start looking overall and not worrying about individual trading days, those big wins definitely build the account. So as opposed to having a fresh new thing all over the time, if you're sitting at you have a day that pulls out $3,000, you don't get that taken away from you in your real trading account. You have that leverage and buying power to increase your contract size as well. So two can become three, and therefore you can leverage more. So it's a different ball game outside of TST, to be honest. All right, so we're trying to play with inside their rules, and let's go look top down. Daily charts, we can see that we've made it up to $70 a barrel about 5-6 days ago, and we've been trading above that $70 handle, which obviously we're close enough that we can be going below it today. Let's go down to the hour. We can see kind of a retracement trade that still is on the hopefully you can see the retracement. It looks pretty blatantly clear to me. So 50%, bringing it back down to where right in here to the S2 mark. So it's around the 6,900 handle. Let's leave that on the charts. Okay, let's go down. Let's look at the 15 minutes. Yeah, we can see a downtrend right here, greater than the uptrend. And then looking at the 5 minutes, we can see, I really look 5 minutes to see where the 200 bar SMA is trading, and you can see the pivot up here at 7111. If we look at the 15 minute, you can see the 200 bar up here, pretty close to where the 5 minute bar is. And let's look and see where the hourly's putting it. Can't see it, it's below. So there it is. All right, so that's kind of, and then you can see some of the lines of support and resistance that I've put on what I'm calling zones of control, and we have a zone of control right here around the 76 mark. I had that on the charts from yesterday or the day before yesterday, so you can see that that low is holding right now. I mean, that's ideally I'd like to be right in right now underneath this. If we break it and without having the inventory report, I would look just short underneath this. So we are sitting in limbo land waiting for the inventory numbers to come out. The inventory will come out in about, let's see here, how far from now? Let's see, it's 24 minutes. So if I think of anything else I want to talk about between here and there, I will unpause and we'll talk about it. So right now I need to get this set up though. Oh, I do want to talk about, make sure that I'm on the right account, which I am. I'm on the practice account. All right, not screwing that up. This stands for the slippage that I would accept on the entry point that I have. If it skips past 3, it should not fill. The 7P today is the target. When I start the day off, that's what I look for. Especially on inventory day, I look for if it has a quick moving market. You know, in this case, what contract out at 137 ticks is $1,300, almost $1,400 today, going 7. If we look at GAN today, we see our top number 72.31 and our bottom number coinciding with some numbers that we're seeing 69.74. That's actually what about $1 away right now. So that's our GAN number on the short side, and the GAN number on the long side, 72.31. And this is the open right now. This is highest volume bar that I've seen from the session right now, 1634. On blue side, highest red has been 990. The 990 coming in at 513. The highest blue bar coming in at 741. So what that's telling me right now is that the shorts are outweighing the longs, and we should be trading down. Which are we? Yes, we are. It's a good barometer of looking at the market as an overall to see which way, just knowing volume, the highest volume, you can keep a track of which way the market is tending to move. Right. You can see that that's working out just beautifully. If we look at 741, this is where it turned over right there and started heading down. All right, so I'm going to pause here and we'll be waiting for inventory numbers coming out in about, what, 20 minutes or so from now, close to it. See you in a few. All right, see here, we're about 3 minutes outside of the report right now. Be back in about a minute or two. All right, so I'm waiting to get monetized. I might as well enjoy some music in the background. So I am listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers in the background. This is actually a pretty good video. Danny, California, I think. He's going through like all the rock groups and stuff. Anyway, need to get rid of that. I mean, minimize it off the screen, but listen to it. So, how do you know when the 9:30 report is going to get released? This is the beauty of the CL market. You always know when it's coming or when it gets released because the market just, well, watch. And so there we go. We've got the high volume bar of 42.55 and it's blue. 42.55 coming out at 9:30 and it shocked all the way back to the pivot point. Opening trade will be short. But I gotta wait for 1 minute to pass by at Top Step Trader. Failure bar is above this level right here. But I want my opening trade to be short. Although this is pretty high. $71.06 is that low right there. $71.06. $71.05 is where I'm looking to get in. Run with 11 tick stop loss. A 1P target from 71.05 is 70.85. And that's why you split your trades up right there. Just in case one gets hit. You don't want both of them getting hit. At least not right off of the bat. Because you could be wrong on your preliminary judgment. Three P target from 71.05 is 70.46. So I'll be looking to get one out at 70.46 if we both get them filled here. So one of them's looking to get out at 70.46. One P target once again is 70.85. I haven't said that yet. 70.85. 2P target 70.66. All right, we're going to have to revisit this. Not looking good for me today. One, two, three, four, five. Stage in this time. Five blues. All right, 7125 is on 2. 7125 on 2. A 3P target is 7066. It's the low. So we're going to go with the 4P target of 7047 for 1. Second contract again is 6974. Let's go for that for now. 12P target from there. Want to plug in the high 7134. $10P target 6938. 9P 6958. That's what we'll be going for, 6959. 7122, a 3P target is 7063. $69.74 is GAN signal. That's what we'll go for here. All right, let's see how it works out. I'm trying not to worry too much about losses today. Allowing the strategy to work its way. No use taking two losses above this right now. It either wants to break down from here or it doesn't. Might have some more up to do here. This one doesn't work out, I'll rethink what I'm going to be doing. All right, 7060 is a 3P move. Call it 7061. $71.19. $70.99 is a 1P move right now. Trying to remain aggressive. Second contract hunting for 69.74. We'll call it 69.77 for now. Watching for high red bar volume. I haven't seen it. 2 1P, but not through. Alright, through 1P there. Hopefully we won't see pivot now again. We'll be aggressive down to the low here. I'll be within 10 ticks of the low once we get here. If we get here, I should say. Let me rephrase that. The 2P down move now is 70.80. Three P is where we're right now, where we're at 70.60. This is probably our best shot at getting this trade off today. Hopefully we can push the lows now. 2P 7080. Getting one out at 1P. Just in case they're not going to move. Go 7101. Let's make up about 20 ticks of our loss here. And hopefully the second contract will be the big winner. Be looking for the bottom target, the GAN number. All right, we're locked and loaded. That takes me out to reevaluate. That went to 7113. Trailing 10 ticks underneath the, we're going to trail 10 under the 200 bar SMA for now. Net effect, if we get knocked out at 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, about minus 23. So this is the best chance for it to break down right here. The red bar volume hasn't really offset the blues. We have this 5 bar right here. I wished I could have held on there. That was probably my mistake, getting out right there at 24. Should have held at least one in that area. So we could go back up into that area or higher. But that's where I should have held. Getting both of those out right there was that's just me relearning to trade two again. So I had the second one sitting up there and willing to take that risk on. Then I could have added maybe that second one on and got the other one out again. So anyway, we're at one contract now, looking for. Really don't want to add that second anymore. Kind of slowed down now, so looking for a one trade win now. Or I should say one trade win. I'm looking for this particular contract to win out. mean, I really don't see enough red bar to send the market up, but I've been wrong a lot of times when it comes to failures. When the market's a failure, it can do just about anything it wants to do. You go walking.
It is humid out
So while we're sitting here, let's move this over, right? That was a 3P move to 60. I'm going to be short below that line, 7104. This looks like it'll be about the last trade. Gan signal 6974 if it can get there. Be roughly a 6P move, no 7P, close to. We'll see what happens. I mean, 7100's been a pain in the ass, right? We know that. If you've been watching any of the market lately, you know 7100's been a sticking point. 3P down move is 70-60. If we get down to there, I'll be protecting around a 2P move, making sure we get a positive trading day on today. Well, let's lock in break even now. Either it's going or not. This CLPIT strategy will be over if it runs us out one way or the other. Either profit target, break even, or whatever we decide in the meantime. I want you to notice that how I staged into the market today. That's something that I've learned when I'm trading one. I mean, a lot of times you can be wrong and right at the same time. The market moves back up to pivot now at this point in time. The gig's probably up. And we know how this market has been operating. It's been very long friendly over the last, well, since November, right? Let's hold one tick above, 2 ticks above 13. It'd be minus 20. Realize profit loss today. It's not too bad. Go minus 21 to 16. That'll be 5 over pivot. Let's make this the end of part 1 right here, though. I'll be back. All right, part 2. Still hanging. Maybe we get lucky. The market will come on down from here. Hold the pivot line. This could break either way. We're in that dead zone area right now between here and pivot. We have a possible add right below that 7101 line. It's gonna be one of those frickin' days again. It's well above the 200 bar this time. Went to 17. Still looking for the GAN signal on the down. Prairie dogging. Using the scan signal, try to get short. Really need to get above. Breaks above here, I think we're going to go up to the highs. And it might take me one combine to figure out how to trade two as well. I'm okay with that, by the way. I got to pay attention. You know, I'm trying to be aggressive, but I'm also trying to trade properly as well. I don't believe the long signal is the valid one. So it might run all the way to the high and then sell off too. Or it might go straight up and be wrong. That would be the closing out of the day for me. If the market wants to sell off, it can go quickly. Still going to use the same areas of actually I'm going to move this to 71.24. We'll go for what that says on the 3P, which would be 70.65. So one off at 70.65. Got a feeling we're going to go up that high at least right now. Let's hold one there using this up here. Get that second filled, we'll see what we're going to do. But basically, I'm looking for 70.65 on one. I'll move that one now. We'll call it 70.67, making new lows. Well, 70.46, 70.47, 70.49, 70.51. That was a sticking point. Following highest blue bar volume is blue. Still lots more blues than we have reds. So I expect the market to fall. Just don't know how far. $70.65. 2P move is $70.85. Honestly, if it goes to 23, it goes to 24 and higher. Market that reminds me of it's a market that's ready to shoot up here. It's going to break one way or the other. I don't want to get caught. So if we can get through that 05, maybe we got a chance. Just got a feeling that we're going to fly up or down from here. I don't want to get caught. If this is the low, I don't want to get caught on it, of this swing. Then right now. We're going to come off the GAN to 7018 now. Call it 7019. Alright, see if we can run now. 7085 is 2. I'm going to still hunt for the GAN signal. 6974, we'll call it 6977. Of course, I'll take a lot less than that, but if it does fall, I want it. The goal of the game now is to finish positive. Anything above 50 ticks pretty much is a win for me now on this trade. And so if we get a 50 tick winner, 60 tick winner, it's a win. Trying to manage my loss side here. And I really believe that if we can stay underneath this 05, we have a better chance of running. The other side of this is that we shoot straight up. And if it gets up here, it probably hits the 24 and higher. So if it gives up the ghost here and heads down, we're going to be good. You can see this area right here holding. Maybe we can go down now, get underneath that 7100 finally, and boogie. Hopefully we can get down to the lows and go retest this low, see how far we can get underneath the low, and then we'll make our determination. Don't want to see pivot. All right, let's plug in the high again. High of the market is 71.36. And just in case we're going to run, a 10p move is 69.40. We'll take a lot less, but let's plan on it. 69.40 if the market wants to fall. Call it 69.41. All right, break even. All right, so I guess what we know, as Scooby-Doo would say, what we know right now is looks like minus 31 will be our roughly in that area will be the lowest that we take the account today. Finally. 2p right there. Hopefully we go run the lows and see where we go. 2p move to 85. From the highs, it's 97. Let's use that now. 77 would be a 3p move from highs. So let's use the 3p move to 77 off the high of 71.36. 1863 right there. So much is gone before the battle lost and won. 1863 red bar. Still, that's highest red. I don't know if that stops it, but hell, we've seen stranger things happen. Hopefully it's a failure bar and we'll continue to move down now. God, we just can't seem to give up the ghost, can we? Every time we go down, we get this crap movement that goes the other direction. Fighting it. Fighting those lows. I'm okay with getting break even on this trade. If it wants to go all the way back up after coming down here, then the gig is up most likely. The jig? The jig is a gig. Not bullshit. 70, 80. That was a target before too. Gosh. Ugh. These are the days I absolutely hate and detest. Tired of music too. Once again, if I held to that 24 mark back there, I still would have been short this whole time. So that was kind of my mistake by this is where I should have been holding. Got all the way back up again. Uh, I was looking at that prairie dog right there. I guess if I would have traded two, I could have got one at a 1p move. Lowered that loss. Definitely coming off of the low though. I'm going to move up to the GAN signal now. Obviously take a lot less than this. This is going to be a sticking point. It's either breaking down or it's going up from here. Alright, this will be end of part 2. Alright, so looking at 70.58 on 1. Trying to remain aggressive here. Watching the accumulated R and P and L right here. We shoot up through the pivot point. I want out. All right, let's see what happens. Looking for 70.38 on one. And the other one going for the GAN signal. Trying to stay alive here. I expected the market to break down quickly and it didn't. So we probably need to see a blue bar offsetting bar here to this one. Well, it's a good fight today. Protecting the 200 bar SMA. Honestly, it either wants to fall or it doesn't. And if it doesn't want to fall, then I want out because it's probably going to shoot up hard. Looking for it to shoot through the lows. We'll protect the lows once it gets there, though. Come on, baby, get down. You do not want to see 70.99 again. Break. Can't buy a break today. I'm not going to take a loss on this trade because it could shoot up through 7,100. I'm done. Done trying to piss with this. I don't know where it's going, but I don't like it anymore. It's taking too long. I think we need to have a blue bar offsetting volume here. I'm going to pause until I see something I want to do, if anything. Alright, so what am I looking for now? I'm going to be looking for an offsetting volume to this one here, because this volume here has stopped all downside movement. And I honestly think that, I mean, obviously if it goes down below and lower, then, but right now, currently, this right here, if you look at what we're seeing, is stopping it from coming down. And we went from 70.85 to 70.80. So we only went down 5 ticks lower. And so, I mean, you can see kind of a bottom trying to form here. Doesn't mean it will be the bottom. It's just trying to form in here. And we've been hanging out this 71.05 for way too long. And if it runs without me, then it runs without me. I mean, I should have held back here. Right here is where I should have held it. This is my mistake by not holding one up here. Bracketing this market right there, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And so all the other trades have been too close to the market to be effective. The only thing I've been able to do is lower the loss a little bit to minus 27, less commission cost. I'm still down about 320, so minus 32 with commissions. So if it does fall now, then that's just the way it's going to be. But this is just a market that looks like it's got some business to do up here again, and then maybe we come down. So what I'm really looking for is to offset this volume bar right there, because right now that has stopped the downward movement, and that's what the market's basically saying. It's looking at that and saying, I'm bigger than you. Even though that volume bar back there was 4,000, it doesn't matter sometimes because it can become a failure bar and then shoot up through it. So I want to be careful at this level. And honestly, I'd be okay with taking 27 off and going just be down 300 trading 2 today. That's only really minus 15 by 1. That's not too bad today. I can easily be being made up on one trading day tomorrow, Friday. CLPIT strategy is basically over from this point. I mean, well, it's not really over. I should have held, like I said, I should have held at least one up here and maybe added it back, the second one back into here. And that would have given me some staying power. So selling up here was the right thing to do. Oh well. So let's pause. I don't have anything else that I want to say right now until I see something I may or may not want to do. Since I'm not being able to hold where I want to hold, what I'm hoping for is the market will come back up hard and then show an offsetting blue bar to this one here, and then that might give us a chance to get back in again. We'll see. Be right back. All right, after waiting a little bit, I think I'm going to attempt the short one here and then use this. If it comes down, because it's taken a long time to move up, we might see a GAN signal come through this price action and shoot it down. Kind of what I'm seeing right now. Come down through her highway through here and then run it down to the lows. We'll see. But we can come off of the 2/3 stop now. Can move back to 8. 8 is 1/2 R today. I'll unpause if I get filled. Okay, we're moving up to that 7105 area. I kind of want to see if it comes off of this and then falls. Okay, we made a move up through here, still waiting, getting to get rid of that signal though, to see what happens. All right, I'm going to look for an offsetting volume to this one here still. I mean, I'd like to be still stay short right in this area. I'd be able to put on a very short position. Keep a really tight stop on this one. Still looking for the GAN signal if we can fall. So what I'm looking for is to complete the triangle here. And that'll give us an opportunity to get to break even. So here's our triangle. And I'd like to see us complete this triangle to here. And then that'll give us an opportunity to be at break even. Let's hold 3 ticks above the 06 mark. Hell, if it goes to 09, it goes to 11 and higher. Looks like it's heating up a little bit. See if our guess in this case is right. It's taken a long time for it to go up, therefore it should fall. Awesome. All right. Market's heating up. Still haven't seen that blue bar volume yet. This might just be a day that you get back to break even and be grateful for it. Keep trading at that right on top of the 200 bar SMA on both the 5 and the 15-minute charts. So it's been pain in the ass roughly. This might be the opportunity we've been looking for. Taking a long time to get up to here. Started this up move 10:58, and it's an hour later. What goes up can come down quickly. There's a blue bar right there. I don't know if that's enough to offset it though. Yeah, this looks like a market that's going for the high. Let's hold. Hold on. Might go up to this high up here, 36, and then sell off again. Let's wait for our original plan now. Otherwise, we'll let it go. Be happy at minus 34, I guess, huh? About 400 loss right now. I think there'll be some activity around that 23-24 line. I'm not going to be looking for the target. I'll be looking for a 3P target now, which is 58. Looking at this, but I think we're still going higher. And I kind of want to be in at 23-24 holds. I'll be okay with taking out 58 ticks now on one and being even on the day. Been a long day. $70.54. Go $70.57. $71.13 be $70.93 on one. So break even on trade, looking at $70.93. 2P down move, $70.74. We know where 3 is, but let's go, you know what, we're going to go after 70.60 is 45, but I want the 90 degree, and 90 degrees is 70.18. We'll call it 70.21. If it does fall, it might come down here. But I'll be more than happy to take away 3P on trade. If we can get lucky enough for this market to fall some. You can see me debating about my stop. 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 might be good today. Let's go back and look at went to 21, 24. Honestly, I don't really want to hold that. Come on. Can we finally take out the low? Looking for a triangle to get completed over here. 93 is a 1p down move.
You want me to make something fish?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, please. This is going to be close. This comes down to which way the market wants to break. This is going to be my big winner, or I'm going to go down 500, looks like. I guess either the 24 is going to hold or it's not. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be happy to get 70-70. We'll hold this down here just in case it does fall, but I want to get the lows. If it comes down here, we'll call it 70-74. But if it comes down here, it's going to go down to here. So we might as well get all of this. We'll call 69. Pausing. End of part 2 or 3. I think this is 3. All right, part 4. Can we break? Which way is the manipulation going to take us today? Since I can do it, I might as well. See if we can pull out a big win here. Combine, you can trade up to 5. Might be the way to get to 3,000 quickly and then move on. What the hell? Let's have some fun. If the market comes down here, I want in. Can always reset, I guess, if I feel like it. I believe it gets underneath that 05 mark. Now we're heading down. So that's my bet. And I'll end up taking 4 out at the low. And if I lose, I lose. I'll just reset. Reset. Day one reset. What the hell? It's just money, right? Uh, don't let your pride get in the way. All right, so obviously I'm risking a reset to go to the lows because I want a big win today, or I just reset the damn thing and work with try to figure out how I want to attack two contracts. Flattening. How do I want to take this into close?
Randy,
Okay,
I didn't know whether you could eat.
not yet. I'll be in a bit.
Okay. You may just cover it up with a paper towel or something. What?
I'll be done one way or the other at 2:30. All right, set, rock and roll. still believe the market's going to break into close. I just don't know which way. So I'm bracketing it, and we'll see. Looking for a 2p move into close. So we're looking for 70.70 on the short, 71.62 on the long. Got about 400 to work with here in losses. And I pull out 5 at 39 ticks if I can get that, or 30. Be looking for 29.39. That's what I'll be looking for, 29.39. 1.5 to 2p move into close. And if I win it, then we'll calm down tomorrow and worry with how we're going to trade the rest of this combine. At least I will. I like to get the big gain on day one if I can. Kind of wanted to see how I wanted to trade 2 contracts today. For the most part, I like the way I was handling it. Just don't know how it's all going to work out. All right, so let's go after 29. Go after a 1/2 P target into close. So that'll be either 70.80 or 71.52, depending upon which way it breaks. I was one tick away from getting filled. We'll go to 7108. Tell you what, I think if we get to 19, we're going to fly up. There's a lot of interest right there at the 17 mark. Maybe to 7107. All right, which way is it gonna? Does it want to run into close? I like it. I like this. Either gonna reset or have a big win for the, well, big win, but at least be able to pull out. Seven one one nine, 7107. 7078 on the down, 7148 on the up. So it makes a high by, what is that, 36 to 48. So that's only 12 ticks, asking 12 to get up there. And R1 is at 7181. So that's actually pretty good. It's up here. So well within range to be able to run into close. Although we're going to use 7108 for the short. Last 30 minutes of the market on the open outcry, former open outcry. See if we got a little bit of oomph today and lift it, or it falls. kind of got a feeling we're going to go up in the close. That's why I closed out before. Might prairie dog the other way here, huh? $21. Don't want to get caught on just a one tick up move. I want to see it fly up and through. I believe if we go to 7109, we're heading down. It's ready to do something. I'm using all my knowledge here. Either prove a point or see what happens. I believe the market can go 1.5 to 1p into close. So we're looking at from 21, we're looking at 71.41 to 71.50, and on the short 89.80. 25 minutes. Alright, we're locked and loaded. Let's see what happens. Did I guess wrong? Will it hit my stop loss on the account before it goes up? Times. So I don't know where I stopped and where I started, but I pulled out of this. I don't know where I stopped and started on the video itself. So I was able to pull out a 1.5p trade there at the end of day. I'm not going to go back over everything I said. So I got a 1p. 1p would have been 41, and 1.5 was 50 on an entry of 21. And I was able to pull out of the hole today, trading 5. And they allow you to do it. So I might as well take advantage of especially on day one, to get out of a hole. If you catch the right trade, getting out of a hole, and this is close of business, so last 30-minute trade. So if I didn't say that, it's the 130 trade that I like to put on, and I believe the market can jump 1 to 1.5p into close. But of course, it was a bracketed trade. I bracketed 21 and 71.09. It went to 21, went up, got my money, got back above even, finished the day positive. If I didn't say that already, finished positive. We'll move to day 2 tomorrow and be a little bit more cautious on how, man, not cautious. I'm going to be aggressive. I can tell you that. I'm going to be aggressive in the combine, especially as it relates to the combine. I'll be a little bit less aggressive in FTP. But if I got an edge, I'm going to trade it. My edge is, I have my inventory strategy edge, and then I have my close of business edge. So those two are my edges, and then I have the high volume edge that I have too. So those are the edges that I can trade, and I need to stay away from markets outside of that. So what I need to keep remembering is this kind of movement will win my trading combine, FTP, and everything. I mean, literally, I could have went away for the whole day, turned on the computers a little before 1, traded this right here at max contract size at 5, and boom, knocked out, let's see, what did it go down to? Once I think we 21 got in right there, went down to 14. So 21 and 14, 8 tick is stop loss, is 1/2 P, 1/2 R, excuse me. That would have held today. That would have been 13. And you would have been able to get 1/2 for 1 to 1.5. Might be a way of looking at it. We'll see. It might be, maybe all this. I think sometimes I'm looking at it in a wrong way. I know that I need to find my spot instead of just trading through the dead zone. And dead area trading basically is anytime after 11 Eastern, probably 11:30. So there's that window to 2. So like 11 to 2, 11:30 to 2. There's that window in Eastern times, especially 12 to 2, that maybe I'll get smarter and step aside. And then on a day like today where I'm getting my butt handed to me, I come back at the end of business and then get out of that hole. And that happens quite a lot for me, to be able to get out of a hole, especially at close of business. So at least close of business for me. Tomorrow is Thursday, 17th, 18th. We're going to be rolling contracts at some point. So I probably, I will be very cautious into Thursday and Friday right now. As far as trades, I want to see high volume bar, period. I don't want to get involved otherwise. And if it's a tiebreaker, I want the tiebreaker scenario side of that to work out. Um, we're going to be moving to July contract probably tomorrow, no later than Friday right now. So, and volume was not split today, but probably be split tomorrow. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. And if you watch this whole video, God bless you. Talk to you later. By the way, the inventory strategy was a net loser today. Inventories were loser. So the inventory trade would have lost about anywhere between 24 to 34 ticks trading 2 today. And then, so CLPIT was a loser, did not win. And then close a business trade was a net winner. That was where I pulled out. It was about what, 29 to 20 ticks per contract to come out of the hole. All right. Talk to you later. Dave Night out. Bye now.